We are live. All right. We are live. I think.
Oh, Jesus. The comments are already going.
They are? Where are they?
Oh, my God.
Find it for me.
Give me your phone. Why are you so bad at this?
I don't know how to do it.
That was so quick.
On YouTube.
There's like a million comments.
It says we only have one viewer. How are they putting so many comments?
Look at this. Look at this. Just go.
Oh, we have more than. Oh, there's 35.
Just going. Just going. There you go.
Did you find it?
Yes. Because I am all things amazing. Here we go.
Okay.
Going.
Okay.
Still going. Just got the notification. It's any second.
Okay. Hi, everyone. We've got comments on our phones so we can answer y'all's questions.
They're going so fast.
I know. They go by so fast. So if we don't get your question, just ask it again because we're literally like, oh, what did that say? Oh, my gosh. What is this? So, yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Literally cannot even.
Oh, Jesus. I stopped it, and now I'm like 20,000 comments behind.
Hi. Everyone's just saying hi. So, hi. It's really nice that y'all are saying hi.
So, we want to give it a few more minutes?
Yeah, we're going to give it a few more minutes. We started a little early because last time we had some complications with starting the live stream. So I wanted to make sure we had ample time to make sure we sorted everything out before 7:30. Also, this video quality is terrible. I apologize. I have a webcam, have not figured out how to use it, even though when
In fact, she did try to figure out how to use it. She pretty much destroyed her computer.
Yeah, when I tried to do it, then I couldn't use my video editing software. And that's really important for the vlogs. But I took it to the Microsoft store, and they had it working, the video camera, the webcam at the Microsoft store. And of course, as soon as I brought it home, it stopped working. So.
Oh, just saw Glenn Hunt.
Glenn Hunt? All right, we'll show y'all Hippo. Can you see her?
Get that out of the way.
It's the Hippo. She is using Judd's blanket and chewing on a toy. Harlow, say hi to the people.
You're wanted, you.
Or not. Okay. She's just going to chew her toy. We're giving it just a few more minutes before we start here. So think of some questions. And if you're in the live, y'all are going to get an exclusive announcement, secret surprise. And we'll probably do it in like a few minutes in because people, get late. We have a surprise announcement for y'all.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. It's going. It's going.
It's going so fast. I wonder if they can see how fast. I don't know if y'all can see how fast it goes, but yeah, you can see. It's so fast. So when we do questions and we miss yours, that's why. We just got so many. So we're not ignoring you, I promise. Well, we might ignore some questions if we don't want to answer. But no, we generally don't ignore you. It's just there's so many. Someone said next milestone, 100K. That would be really cool. I'm just so humbled to have made it to 50K. And this is our thank you for 50K live stream.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Excited.
man, look at that. Still going up in the views.
Oh, wow, 615 viewers. Oh, my goodness.
We might reach 1,000.
That's crazy. Okay. It's officially 7:30. I'm a punctual person. Let's begin the questions.
Someone said you're pregnant.
I put that in the description of the live stream. I said, surprise announcement. And then in parentheses, I said, no, don't worry, I'm not pregnant. That's not the surprise announcement. I'm not pregnant. So we're going to answer some questions. And then in a few, we will give y'all the surprise announcement. Are you pregante? One of our favorite videos on YouTube is this funny video of this guy just reading all these funny questions about pregnancy. And one of them is, are you pregante? So sometimes we say that to each other just randomly. Anyways, let's see some questions here. Wow, there's a lot.
There is a ton. There is a ton.
There is a ton.
All right, so let's just go.
Oh, I see one. How old is Harlow? 25 months.
It's 2 years. She said 2 years.
25 months and 1 day.
This is,
I'm very specific.
It's 2 years. 2 years.
Yeah.
You're like the freaking Grown Ups movie. How old is your kid? 48 months.
Yeah.
That's 4. Why are you so like? Why are you like drifting up? What's all his headspace?
Because.
Oh. Let's just go ahead with that announcement now.
Okay. We're just gonna make the announcement.
So you guys asked for it. We provided it.
We listened.
Guess what? We have very own Chronically Jaquie merchandise.
We do.
Just the t-shirts for now, but we'll see where this goes.
Here, I'll hold it. I'll show them. So we have a pink one. It says "Keep moving forward," Chronically Jaquie here, and then on the back it says, "Can you see it?"
Yes, it says, "Thanks for joining us on our adventure 2017." It
comes in pink and blue, and you can get a V-neck option or a normal neckline in both colors. And the V-neck goes from extra small to double XL, and the normal neckline goes from extra small to 5XL. And part of our proceeds are being donated to the Red Cross, which is awesome.
Now tell the people how much these glorious items cost.
They are $24.99. That is
about average for a t-shirt.
Yeah, the website kind of just recommends what we put the price at. So since I've never done this before, I just listened to the website we used.
Oh my God, we're going towards 1,000. We're going towards 1,000 viewers.
So this
intense.
is, I'm seeing positive responses to the shirts.
Oh, 20 people just said, "Where's Hippo?"
Where's Hippo? And there's going to be links to the shirts. Can I make a comment?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
Because if I can chat, it's going to disappear.
Yeah.
There's going to be links to the shirts in tomorrow's vlog in the description.
Can you post one in the description of the live stream?
Yes.
So after the live stream's over, look for a link to.
When the live stream is over, if I'm able to, I will post a link to where you can buy the shirts in the description of the live stream. If I can do that, I do not know if I can do that. I don't know if I can edit it afterwards. Like I said, I'm not very familiar with the Chronically Jaquie. I mean, with the YouTube live streaming software, but so many people have asked for merchandise, so we decided to just go for it. And we're not experts at merchandise, but I like how they came out. They're very comfortable.
One person just said child sizes. I think there's just going to be small.
Yeah, I think it's just extra small, but I'm wearing a small and I shrunk it in the wash with hot water, so.
Works pretty good. All right.
Okay, so we've got our announcement out there. We'll probably say it again at the end for people who joined late.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to stop this shaking from going on.
You do it.
Jesus
it.
beans. No stability in camera work whatsoever. And to believe it or not, she's a professional vlogger.
I'm not a professional.
If you get paid. You're professional. You're professional at this point. All right, so we're going to go ahead and.
Are they limited? Now, there's a reason I didn't make it limited. A lot of viewers of mine are people who have chronic illness and who have disabilities. And I know that money can be tight when you have a lot of medical expenses. I didn't want people to feel pressured that they had to buy it now. So no, there is a countdown on the website to buy the shirts, but that's just a countdown to when they print the next batch. It's going to, right now, I have it always available. So don't worry about the countdown. That's just a countdown to when they print the next batch of shirts. But I made it always available because I know a lot of my viewers are chronically ill. They may have money issues. I'm not assuming you do. I'm just saying I know that can happen with chronic illness because of all the medical expenses. So I didn't want people to feel pressured that they had to buy it now if you need to save up and whatnot. So no, it's not limited. I probably won't have it going into 2018 because it says 2017. But for right now, there's no cap on when they're going to stop being sold.
All right. Now the special announcement's over. We're going to dive into questions with this vlog.
Yes.
So I see that you guys have already started asking how old I am. I am 23. Jack is 21. How many illnesses do you have?
A lot. You can watch my chronic illness video. I don't know the number like in my head, but really it's just one. I have a genetic mutation that causes everything. So if I didn't have that genetic mutation, I wouldn't have my chronic illnesses. And the symptoms come from that mutation and they happen to fit the diagnostic criteria for my chronic illnesses. So
no, someone told Hippo is ugly.
Don't read the troll comments, babe. You're giving them what they want.
Fine. Thank you for. Yes, I did get a haircut for today. How did Judd and I meet?
How did Judd and I? You mean how did we?
Oh, I read the question out loud.
We met in church.
Yes.
In youth group. If you didn't name Harlow Hippo, what would I name her? I liked the name Harper. She was almost like, I had a lot of names. Like there was Charlotte I liked too, but I was so set on Harlow. There wasn't really a close second.
Can you make a ponytail?
My hair doesn't do that. Like I try and do it and it just kind of clumps up here. So no, I mean I could, but my hair just doesn't like it.
It's like the third time I saw someone say blankets next. Gotta do blankets.
Oh look, I guess somebody. Love and hugs and spoons from New Zealand.
Aww.
Thank you. What does it mean if it's blue like that?
I don't know. Means I wanted to get noticed.
Okay.
Does Harlow have a favorite toy?
Yeah.
I am her favorite toy.
Well, okay, an actual toy. She likes her plushies now. She's not destroying them anymore. I think it's like I guess it's a dinosaur. The one she chose on her birthday.
What is the story behind Ellie the elephant?
Well, Judd just bought her for me as a gift, and she kind of just became my security thing. And she's very important to me. And I saw a question, do we have a P.O. box? No, we debated it for a while, and then we decided that due to my immunodeficiency and allergens, we didn't want the potential exposure to those things, so we're not going to have a P.O. box. But we have vlogs every day. I don't know. We just don't have a P.O. box for that reason.
Jesus.
Does Harlow still bring bottles of ranch? No, she usually always brings water. That was the first time I caught like a funny mistake like that on video. I was very pleased. But it's only if there's no water bottles there or it's in the wrong place.
Oh, this is a funny question.
Huh.
What would you name your child?
Oh, I know. Okay.
She has these
Well,
really
since
weird
we're going to be
names.
adopting, we probably won't. I'm not sure how it works. We haven't. Anyways, I like Amelia with an E instead of an A.
That's the only name I like that she likes.
Okay, for a boy, I really like Landon, but he hates it.
It's a weird name. Emery. Emery was
I like
another
Emery,
one.
but everyone hates Emery. So I was like, goodness, it's a nice name.
Here's a question. Do you ship internationally?
The shirts they do have international shipping. I asked them that before I went with that website. So they got that.
Can you ask a question?
Can you ask a question?
Yeah. No, everyone else.
Question.
Everyone else is asking questions. Go right for it. Hopefully we see it. Yeah, like I said, there's like a million comments going.
When will we be adopting? Far future. We're not ready for kids. Trying to get my health under control. Judd is just starting his career. I want to finish school. We got lots of stuff to do before that.
What is my favorite food? Anything that you can eat.
Feeding tube formula.
Literally.
Oh, there's a big green one.
Jesus.
Colored chats are called super chats. Paid money to have them pinned up and colored. Love you guys. You impress me every day. Oh, Caitlin, thank you for telling us that because I did not know that. I turned on super chat earlier this week. I thought it was a way for us to chat, like have a chat room with my viewers or to give my viewers a chat room. It is not. Okay, thank you, Caitlin.
Weirdo.
I know.
What is the app for raw feeding?
It's called Raw Dog. Any raw questions I will not be answering. You need to go to Janice's channel called The Raw Life. I defer to her on that.
Jaquie, I found out for sure that a wheelchair script is not necessary if a person intends to self-pay, just FYI for the community.
Oh, that's probably going hard.
Good to know.
Yeah, but we don't have like $6,000 to pay a wheelchair. That's how much Julian's cost, a lot of money. And so that's why we're going through insurance.
What is something we both have in common? We live together.
I was going to say we're people.
We're people.
That's the first thing I thought of. We're both dog people. Judd's very tall.
You're very short. not uncommon.
Judd or Jaquie dab for awareness. I do not understand that question.
It's not a question.
I did a dab in my wedding video.
What is your dream honeymoon?
Oh, I want to go to DC because that is a place I can take advantage of. If I have a wheelchair, we can go to all the museums. It's indoors, but I'd like to go in the winter so I can be outside and see all the monuments. Like, we love doing that, museums and monuments, and I would love that.
This is funny. Judd, if you could only eat one thing in the world, what would it be? It can't be Mexican food. Oh, Cuban sandwiches or empanadas?
You like it that much?
Yes.
You didn't say any of the meals that I cook.
Do you guys like sushi? Yes.
Yes. We had some. You'll see that in tomorrow's vlog.
We actually had some tonight.
How do I convince my parents to let me get a service dog? Not going there. Sorry. If you're living under your parents' house, you got to listen to them. I talked about how I approached it with my parents in my Harlow video, so you can watch that and maybe get an idea, but major respect for parents. So glad I found your channel, enjoying your videos a lot. Thank you, Ravens Shad.
Someone asked, do you speak Spanish?
No.
I know how to say dame los manos.
Everyone in my family speaks Spanish, even my white British father, and I do not. My mom thought that I would get confused learning how to read and write in English if I was learning Spanish at the same time, so she wouldn't teach me. And now I wish I knew. I really do. Okay, I'm looking for questions.
Do we have a designated date night? No. Just whenever I'm off.
Or I'm feeling well enough.
Yeah.
Do you like Harry Potter? I don't dislike it, but I can't keep up with it. It's very complicated to me.
Someone asked, have we been to Disney World?
Yes.
No, we've never been.
Yeah, we have.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, yes, we go to Disney.
Do you love reptiles? Alligators. We love alligators.
We do.
I do. I think they're cool.
There's lots of reptiles in Florida. I wouldn't say I have an affinity for them, but I don't hate them. Favorite movie? I like Spirited Away. It's really good.
Mm-hmm. That is a good movie.
Have you ever been to Europe? I used to live there, and I have taken trips there.
I have family over there as well.
Yeah.
Here's a good question. Why did you start vlogging?
Oh, okay. Because some of my followers on Instagram asked me to, and I didn't even know what vlogging was, and I thought it was called vlogging. And that's what I did. So I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I did, but I ended up loving it, and I stuck with it. It's been a great way to spread awareness.
Judd, have you ever tried Venezuelan food? Yes, I have. My wife is Venezuelan, though she does not cook Venezuelan food.
I like arepas.
Her mom likes to keep me up to date with Venezuelan food, and so does the rest of her family. So, yes.
Have you ever competed with Harlow or any other dog in any dog sports? I'm interested in dock diving with Harlow, but that requires me to be out in the heat, so I can't do that. I did rally with, I think it was with Harlow, but it was 45 minutes away, and I couldn't continue because of the distance and driving there. I had to have somebody to drive me that far.
Wasn't it Oakley?
Was it Oakley? I don't know. The problem was I couldn't drive that far. So currently we don't do any sports except, I guess she's a trick dog because I like to teach her lots of tricks, but we don't do any like official sports.
When is your birthday?
March 1st.
July 8th. Just had one.
You did.
Official hashtag to use if we post pictures on Instagram of the shirts. That is a good question. Would you come up with an official hashtag?
Oh, that's a good idea. I was just going to say tag me in it because I want to see y'all in the shirts for sure. That sounded a little creepy, did it? I want to see y'all in the shirts for sure. I can create a hashtag. I'll think of one. And like I'm going to upload to Instagram tomorrow. Shirts, and I'll think of a cool hashtag.
When was the first time we went to Disney together? We actually went to Animal Kingdom together.
And we had crackers and apples for snacks.
that's what you remember of that trip. So weird.
I remember going in the wheelchair and the brakes didn't work, and I was like moving around on the train.
Oh yeah, that was funny. It's just I thought the brakes worked and they didn't. I locked them, and
no, they've never.
Next
worked.
thing you know, she's just like in the chair going bloop 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 bloop. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, you're very far down. I'm very far behind.
I had to catch up. Judd,
how are you both doing? We are doing well.
I'm doing fine. How about
yourself? I was exhausted today, but I came home and rested a bit, and that was pretty good. I also was not able to eat all day, and then I had some miso soup and a little sushi, so I was very pleased with that.
Someone said I am answering only questions about food. That's true. I like food a lot.
I have really bad asthma, and the heat makes me pass out, so I can't go out much. You inspire me to keep trying. My question is, where did you get Harlow? Well, first of all, I'm glad you can find something positive from my videos. And if you want to find out where I got Harlow, you can watch my All About Harlow video, but I bought her from a breeder in Florida. I'm not going to share the breeder's information, and I trained her myself. But there are other options for where to get a service dog.
How many years have I served in the Florida National Guard? Just celebrated my 3rd year, going on my 4th, and a lifetime to go.
Okay, here's one. Are you scared about your J-tube? Well, like scared about currently having it? No, it's been great. Or scared about getting it changed to the GJ button? I'm a little nervous about the anesthesia for Tuesday. I might be in a little bit of pain after the change, but I'm ready to get that GJ button to have more versatility with my tube. I'm excited.
Jesus. Going so fast. Going so fast. Oh my God.
Okay, do I answer private messages? No, not anymore for safety and practicality reasons. I get so many, it's just not practical anymore. But I always do my best to answer my comments on my vlogs. I mean, if y'all go through the comments, you'll notice I try to answer them, but if I'm not feeling well or I'm really busy, I can't. But I do my best to answer comments on my vlogs.
What is your favorite Disney princess?
Sleeping Beauty. Because she's got narcolepsy like me.
Sorry about that.
Oh, shut up.
Here's a good one. Would you adopt a child with a chronic illness or disability?
I saw that. I actually asked Judd the other day. I was like, would you be open to adopting a child who's deaf or hard of hearing? And we both would. Just because we have so much to deal with my health, I don't think we'd go out of our way to adopt a child with a disability. But if one were given to us and they came into our life and that is God's intentions, then we wouldn't fight it, you know?
Someone asked me, Star Wars or Star Trek? I watch both.
He does.
But I do have to say that I have watched Star Wars way more than I've watched Star Trek.
I can follow Star Trek to a more extent.
Oh, Jesus.
What did your parents think about your chronic illnesses when it was first figured out? Well, they're both way more supportive now. At first, they thought I was too young to be sick, even though I had testing that like showed it. I think my mom was more like frantic, like, what do I do for her? And my dad was just in denial. But now they're both very supportive and helpful. And my mom, I can tell she gets stressed sometimes because she doesn't know exactly how to help. But if you saw the vlog where she was talking about this, she's new to it and she knows it's going to be a learning curve. So my dad is amazing. He's a solid emotional support, but he can't do as much for me anymore because he has his own health problems. So that's where we're at.
Oh man, there are so many questions. What is your favorite ride at Disney?
I like Haunted Mansion.
Pirates of the Caribbean and the Jungle Cruise.
Pirates of the Caribbean always gets Harlow so dirty.
That's fine.
No.
That's fine. Judd, is it stressful going into Army training? I guess when you say when I first went to basic training, it was kind of stressful, but you just get accustomed to it.
He loved it.
It was a lot of fun for me. And just training in general with learning how to do new things is always a lot of fun because there's always ways you can learn to do stuff.
Is Judd your full name?
Yes, that is not short for anything. I haven't been asked that my entire life. Is Judd your full name? Yeah, it's all 4 letters of it.
Was I homeschooled? I had to do hospital homebound sometimes throughout high school, so kind of, but I mean it's still like public school, it's just homebound. My parents never did the schooling.
What kind of music do you guys like?
Disney.
I like country music and rock, but I really listen to everything. I mean, there's nothing I really won't listen to. So.
Oh, this one's good. How does your job affect our marriage? I'd say it makes our marriage better because he's doing something he loves.
Mm-hmm. Do you like being sheriff's deputy, and how long ago did you realize you wanted to be one? I don't know. I kind of always, liked public service. I just didn't. I honestly only wanted to be a cop for like the past 2 years. It was 3 years because it was the month before deployed, where I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna become a cop. That's fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. So.
Do you have anxiety, and can I make a video about it? I can't make a video about it because I do not have anxiety. I do not struggle personally with mental health, but I know it is a very real problem. I know a lot of people do struggle with it. I think it is an important problem, but I don't personally struggle with it, so I can't make a video about it.
Have you ever been to Las Vegas?
I used to live there.
I went there when I was in the 8th grade. We were a business trip with my mom.
I want to turn on that light now.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of dark.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Will you ever release merch? Nice.
We did. We did release it. It's out there now. Official today.
We'll recap the merchandise at the end of the live stream.
I hit the catch up button.
Are there service dogs for anxiety? There are such thing as psychiatric service dogs, but they have to perform task work. Comfort is not considered a task because the dogs aren't trained to provide comfort, but there are things like alerting to anxious behaviors, interrupting self-harm, things like that. I am not an expert on psychiatric service dogs because I do not have one, but there are some out there on like Instagram. I'm sure if you reached out, they'd be more than willing to talk to you. Not all handlers are open about that sort of stuff, but look on Instagram, like search hashtag psychiatric service dog and you can learn more. Look, this is hashtag.
Someone asked, what software do you use for your vlogging?
It's in the description. There's a link to it in the description of every single vlog.
Don't ask me anything about computer stuff. I will completely mess it up.
Judd doesn't edit.
What is Jackie's dream job besides YouTube?
Besides YouTube, I want to consider that a job. I want to be an occupational therapist, but I've realized I have a talent for video editing and social media stuff, so I might look into changing my major because I'm not sure I can go for a master's in OT. I think I might do the OTA, occupational therapy assistant program instead, but there's lots of possibilities.
Someone asked me what my IQ is. Probably 1.
I don't even know what the average is. So
no, I don't know. Definitely. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Do you feel the needle when your port is accessed? Nope. I'm infusing and accessed right now, and I don't feel it.
Judd, is it hard to balance vlogging, working, and supporting Jaquie? I'm rarely in the vlogs, as you well know, and Jax does all the vlogging. All I have to do is worry about work and her, and that's not like it's a lot of stress at all.
Is it?
I'm just kidding.
I couldn't tell if you were being sarcastic or not.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Here.
I was about to say hopefully alive.
Home in Florida.
I would like to have bought a house.
Moving on with our careers.
I would have liked to buy an Explorer by then. Read the ones that are colored.
Do you have any advice on people try to explain their medical issues to their parents or family? Mine, blame exercise, but it hurts my joints.
I remove negative people from my life. I talk about it in my How to Get Answers video. I just don't deal with that. I don't need it, so I remove negative people from my life. Because if you've explained, what more can you do,
Were you born with your disabilities or did they come on later?
Both. I've had EDS my whole life and it progressively got worse. I was born with my genetic anomalies, and when I hit puberty, that's kind of what threw things into overdrive.
Jaquie and Judd, what are your favorite childhood memories?
I was just thinking the other day, I had this very vivid childhood memory. I can't remember it now. Probably just sitting on my dad's lap and eating I had this problem as a kid where I would just put things in my mouth I shouldn't and swallow them, like pennies and little pebbles and Legos.
That's gross.
You know this about me, so that's an issue. Are you going to update your chronic illness video? Yes, the new one is going out not tomorrow, but the day after. Supposedly, if things go as planned. If I forget to mention it, well, then it's going to be another day late.
Okay, so that's like the 10,000 time I've seen show us Harlow. She's at my feet. It will make the computer go in and out if we decide to move this thing. It's going to be a lot of movement, so it'll be very blurry, and we don't want to really do that because it might mess up Jack's computer. It's sensitive to the camera for some reason.
We're just going to show her one last time before we end the live stream.
Yeah, so that is the end. Oh, he's on. Do you want another dog?
No.
No, I do.
They carry allergens that trigger me. We have Harlow because the benefits outweigh the cons.
Okay.
But there's also not enough room in this place for another dog.
Okay. We're getting another dog.
Oh my God.
It's going to be a big old black lab and German Shepherd.
No, not a black lab. Their hair makes it look like ants are on the
floor. Hey, Jad, what made you fall in love with Jaquie? She was hot.
Seriously? That's a 17-year-old brain freeze. Actually, you were 16.
Yeah, she was very beautiful when I did first see her, and she made me seem like I was the funniest person in the world. I'd always tell like these super corny jokes, and I'd be like, "Oh man, I'm hysterical." And I'd go tell the jokes to my friend. I'm like, "That was a dumb joke. Why did I even say that?" I just like being around Jack. She always made me feel happy when I was around her. So.
Aww. And now
you make me feel miserable.
I was gonna say crazy.
Jack, when you get your button, will you show us how it works once you get it?
Yeah, I'm planning to make a video called All About My Feeding Tube, where I'll go into detail about all that, but I need to learn how to use it before I make that video. But I will show y'all on the vlog too. I just like having that All About My Feeding Tube video for people who want it in one place.
What will you do when Harlow retires?
I have a section exactly dedicated to that in my All About Harlow video. Short answer is probably go with a program if I need another service dog.
No, someone said black labs shed once a year in the summer. That's like all Florida. Summer doesn't go away in Florida. It goes from hot to less hot to hot. So would you ever get a pet snake?
No.
Maybe.
No.
We probably.
My father would never visit if we got a pet snake.
He hates snakes.
Yeah, he's like this. He has a phobia of snakes.
Oh, this is like the 10th time I see this question. I'm going to answer it finally because I remember. Judd, do you like Italian food? I love Italian food. That is.
Why are there so many questions about food?
Because food is good. Food is good. Where did you buy your mask?
There's a link in every description of every vlog. Just want to say thank you for the vlogs. You're welcome. Thank you for watching.
What is y'all's dream place?
Dream place?
Like house.
Oh, I thought they were asking about my dreams. One story, and that's all we got. Oh, a yard for Harlow. When I was talking about this in a vlog, I was like, and a yard for Harlow to swim in? Run in.
That's funny. My dream place would probably be a good old-fashioned Florida stilt house on the beach, definitely.
So I'd have to climb stairs.
There would be like a little elevator or something, one of those old person chairs that go like the one from Up. Like that.
So if it's raining, I'd be stuck out there.
That's not my problem. Judd, why don't you want new Mexican food? What's wrong with old Mexican food? But
Judd likes Mexican food.
I love Mexican food. Korean food. Yeah.
If you did adopt a child,
Korean food.
Would it be a boy or a girl? I don't know.
Golden Doodle? Question mark?
I had one.
Yeah, she did have one.
My dad's dog.
He was retired because he got early onset arthritis.
Yeah.
Which apparently is super common in those dogs. So. Someone said I have a black lab and she'll shed in one spot. It's great. I also live in Florida. Maybe you've got a lab to do that. That's funny.
Do I ever get embarrassed using mobility aids or openly having your port or feeding tube in public? Somebody asked me once, why do you always have your port on show? It's not on show. It's because I'm very picky about my shirts. And when I find one that works, I don't care if my feeding tube or if my port is covered or not. I'm going to wear what works for me. And no, I never get embarrassed. Okay, I'm autistic. I'm very logical. It helps me. I need it. I don't care what others think. I have a lack of self-awareness, so I don't notice when people are staring at me. So maybe that helps. But I just don't care. I need it. I'm not going to let myself be embarrassed about it because it's just going to make it harder for me. And it really does not embarrass me at all. But if it embarrasses you, like, your feelings are validated. You don't have to feel what I feel, you know? Please don't make me feel like you're invalidated.
You said you lived in Canada. Where'd you live?
Well, I was very little. I'm going to say Vancouver, but could be wrong.
Probably where your family lived.
Is Judd's favorite time of day 8 o'clock? Like 8, like food, like eating? Probably. What is something you miss doing when your chronic illnesses weren't so bad? Ooh, Taekwondo. I actually made my EDS worse by doing Taekwondo, but I didn't know I had EDS at the time. But I love doing Taekwondo. Can't do that anymore.
Have you ever considered surgery for your moles?
Moles. Yeah, I explained in my updated chronic illness video why I am not doing that right now. My EDS causes very delayed healing, and we just don't have the means to do the out-of-state surgery right now. Plus, some of my chronic illnesses aren't under control, so it's just not a good time for that.
That's a sweet one. Judd, when you met Jaquie, did you think you would get married? No, I didn't.
I was ready to marry him right out of high school.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because he was going to go active in the Army, and I was like, oh, I'm coming with you. And he was just like, ugh.
Judd, what is with you in Florida, California, where it's at? No, it's not. Oh, it's not. Florida is definitely where it is. Have you ever tried Vietnamese food? I've tried all food. I'm pretty sure I've tried all food. Although I'm pretty sure there's a lot of food I haven't tried that I want to try.
I think I've tried it. I'm pretty sure.
No.
Jaquie, if you could eat anything, what would it be? Steak. I can't eat steak anymore, and I love it. But apparently when I get my GJ, I can drain out of it. So I might be able to eat like a bite of steak just to vent it later. I don't know. We'll see.
Do either of you have hobbies?
Vlogging, video editing. I really enjoy that, to be honest. I love doing trick training with Harlow. And that's about all my body can handle right now.
I used to have a lot of hobbies like golfing, fishing, and then I joined the Army, and then all of a sudden
became a cop, and
all of a sudden I don't have time for anything anymore. So
yeah, that was back in high school when we had more time.
Yep.
Do you live in a house?
We live in a townhouse. It's very cozy for the two of us.
I was gonna say it's our home, so kind of.
Oh man.
Can you soak in the tub with your port and feeding tube? No, that would probably make me pass out too. My feeding tube can get wet. My port cannot.
What caused you to have so many illnesses?
My genetic mutations.
Yeah, everything kind of spawned from that. So yeah. So people ask me all the time, it's like, oh, what's one thing you would change about Jaquie? And I'm just like, genetic mutation, and she'd be almost healthy.
I'm pretty
except
sure.
for like narcolepsy.
No, that comes from it too.
Does it?
I'm pretty sure everything would be gone. Maybe not EDO. I don't know. There's no way to know for sure.
That's funny. It's Judd's favorite time of the day, 8 o'clock.
You really just seeing that? You are so far behind.
Sorry, I'll hit the catch up button. Oh,
Jaquie,
geez.
what are you going to school for? Right now, I'm medically withdrawn, thinking about changing my major to something more to do with what I'm doing, like with video editing and stuff. But I do want to be an occupational therapy assistant.
Are we thinking about making merchandise for dogs/service dogs?
One thing at a time.
Yeah,
we need to see
start the t-shirt thing.
We got to see how the shirts
slow it down.
Has Harlow ever destroyed an item in your house? Nope.
Her old dog Oakley chewed a hole, gave my hat some more character. So
yeah, his hat.
Oh, it was funny. We weren't really mad at him for it because I left it on the floor and he just liked to chew on everything. No. What is narcolepsy?
Watch my chronic illness video.
So if you ask a question about, her chronic illnesses, you're most likely going to get that answer. It's because we have so many people on here. Like, as you can see, 930 people are watching this. And we're trying to get through comments and answer them to the best of our ability. So that's just kind of a quick go-to thing.
If it's a broad answer, like what's narcolepsy, I'll say a chronic illness video. If it's a very specific question, I'll try and answer it. But this is going very...
Jaquie, what is the most embarrassing thing Judd has ever done? Ooh, I don't know. What is that?
When you gassed out the bookstore.
Okay, so when we first started dating, what's actually not, this is like probably a couple months, 8 months, almost a year after we started dating.
Really?
Probably, because it was like football season. We went up to FSU where my sister was going to school at, and we went to go see a football game up there. And the next day, we went to the Florida State University bookstore to get some merchandise and get some cool FSU stuff. And we went out to breakfast that morning, and I had steak and eggs. And I farted.
You gassed out an entire section. This little old lady, this little elderly woman, like, ran away.
It was hysterical.
It's bad.
It was so funny. Can Harlow fly? No.
What's the best thing that's come out of your vlogging? I did not expect to be able to help so many people. I did this with the intention to spread awareness, but just from reading my comments, I'm helping a lot of people. Like, I'm making a positive impact, and that's been so humbling and incredible.
Judd, what is it like being an officer? Because I want to be one in the future. You have to be very quick to think on your feet. You got to be very fluid with stuff. So, yeah, you just kind of have to, you definitely have to think quick. You have to think on your toes, kind of type deal. Everything's always changing. So,
someone asked if we've met any of our subscribers in person. Yeah, we've met a few.
Disney and here.
Yeah, it was nice. It was fun. Good times. Jaquie, what do you do when Judd's not home?
You guys watch it on the vlog every day.
Yeah, basically take care of this body. train Harlow, take care of the house, doctor's appointments, whatnot, all this stuff. Would you ever go on a cruise? I will never go on a cruise again.
So when her cyclic vomiting first kicked off, we were on a cruise and she threw up. I curse word you not for like 4 days straight. And they thought that she was got something, from being on the ship. So they confined her for a room, and she went like crazy in there just from not being able to leave.
No, so, I went delirious from dehydration. I locked myself in the bathroom and was like, it was insane.
Yeah,
they were like gonna dock. We were docked at Key West, and they were like threatening to kick me off the boat to go to the hospital.
Which we probably wish we would have done, because we would have gotten you to home a lot quicker.
No.
But the next day we did go to the hospital. Once we got off the cruise, we went to the hospital.
We went straight to the hospital.
And they were just like, oh, gave her some Zofran and everything, and it kind of stopped that. And then
it was bad.
I'm
not going.
We had no idea about cyclic vomiting syndrome at all. And then all of a sudden the doctor's like, have you ever thought about this? Because it kind of comes and goes like this.
We
so
I was diagnosed at Mayo with that.
Yeah. Can you put the chat on slow mode? We're trying. We are trying.
You have to remember, we don't really know how to use the YouTube live stream software very well.
But there's... What is the funniest thing Jack has ever done while sleepwalking? She
went to Walgreens.
Yeah, so it was a Super Bowl when we were in high school, and or maybe a year after or high school, and my friend and I were just hanging out, and we were like, oh, we're gonna cook some burgers and watch Super Bowl, and we went to the store to get some stuff for the burgers, and we came back and we found a glass, like a cup, sitting by the door.
I always take out cups.
Yeah, when she sleepwalks, there's always something with cups. So what happened was we were just like, oh my God, what's going on? We went around the house like, she's not here. What's going on? We get in the car. We're like, maybe she went down the street. What's going on? I don't know. So I get a call from a random number on my phone. I was like, hello? And she goes, hey, babe. And I was like, where the hell are you? You scared me to death. And she's like, I'm down the street at Walgreens and I have a cup in my hand. Can you come pick me up? I was like, what?
I had no shoes on.
Yeah, and mind you, Walgreens was like about a little less than half a mile from my house.
I left the neighborhood.
Yeah, so that was scary. That was a scary time.
When you sleepwalk, you don't consider things like...
She has made me a sandwich. The sandwich consisted of a jar of spicy mustard sandwiched between 2 pieces of bread. So,
any wheelchair updates? If you go to my custom wheelchair playlist, I have all the updates there. So just waiting for that evaluation. That's where we're at right now.
One good question. What do you use to cover your port? The shower.
With toilet paper covering my port dressing, and I just crisscross it. I give a visual demonstration on my port video.
So will we ever think about getting a Great Dane? They don't live that long. That's kind of sad. And it's just like, I don't want to get attached to something that I know is going to be only for a couple of years, but they're great dogs.
They're awesome dogs.
They're definitely cute ones out there. So, all right, so I'm really tired of seeing this person comment.
I sleptwalk into a trash can. I literally threw myself away.
That's funny. How's it feel to have so many people up your butt? It feels good to have followers that actually believe what we're doing. And, it feels good that we're getting awareness out there. So I don't know what's the bee in your bonnet about, but other than just being hate. Judd, do you play video games? Yes, but I haven't played in like a month. So, and I let my PS4 live.
That's true. You haven't played.
I've been so busy. So, and I'm probably going to be busy for a long time. Thank you on the 50,000. How old is Harlow? She is 2.
Have I considered birds? No, they're too loud. Every bird I've ever known of is so annoyingly loud. Now, if you've had a bird that's not annoying, then kudos to you. But like, his sister was staying at a place that had a bird, and I was trying to talk to her on the phone.
You can hear it screeching over the phone.
Every 2 seconds. And then his friend's dad had birds, and they were just...
I think those birds escaped. So
I think Jenny's set them free.
That is also a possibility. Have you ever broken up with each other before? You're all married. Nope. No. 6 years of continual service.
Solidarity. Never broken up.
I love you guys so much, Harlow, and you have taught me so much about service dogs and your illnesses. Thank you. You're very welcome.
Aww.
That's what we're here. That's the whole point of doing this is for you guys, really, and spreading awareness about generally as much as we can.
I cannot get vaccines. The flu shot makes me really sick, so I do not get those.
Judd, what is the weirdest dream you've ever had? Okay, so I don't know if you've seen the movie Haunting in Connecticut, but if you have, you might remember the burned up kid in the end. I had a dream one time. He was like, in your face, in your face, in your face. And like I woke up and I was so scared. I was literally sweating. And I was like, oh my God. And then when I came home, I woke up and I thought I was in Africa because it was pitch black. And I was like, oh my God, where am I? That's happened a few times.
He was a weird sleeper when he got back from basic
and
when he came back from Africa. You slept like a plank. You were like...
That's what I do. Do you like fidget spinners?
I
didn't know what a fidget spinner was until like last week. So.
I haven't tried one. So.
I don't know. Judd, would you ever go into the canine unit? No. Believe it or not, I only like Harlow. I'm not that big of an other dog person. They're also, those dogs are not inside dogs at all. Plus, it's against GOs to keep them inside while you have them. So, 1, we don't have the property for that. 2, I don't want to deal with the stuff they have to deal with. So, it's too much liability.
How do you know if you're being lazy and blaming your health, or if your health is actually getting in the way coming from chronic mental health struggles? I always give it my best. And as long as I know personally I'm doing my best, then that's all the verification, validation I need.
What is your favorite book?
The Maze Runner.
World War Z by far, because it was...
I couldn't read it. It was scary.
It was terrifying, but I loved it. I loved it. And a lot of Western books.
I'm allergic to cats, so no cats.
Would you get a tortoise? I had a turtle growing up.
It smelled so bad.
So for the longest time, I broke the 10-gallon tank it was supposed to be in. So we used like this, like something you slide underneath your bed. It's like a storage container. It was super cheap. We got it, and it was just durable for cleaning and stuff.
You had a big thing when I was dating you?
No, and one day he got out of that. And I'm sitting downstairs on the couch watching TV, and I see this fur ball crawl across the room. And I was like, what the hell is that? And I go over there and pick it up, and it was my turtle that had escaped and was looking for freedom. So I put him back in there. But eventually we did get him, a normal tank. And my mom actually gave him away when I was overseas. I wasn't really too sad about that. Judd, do you donate blood? Yes, I actually had a year where I couldn't donate blood because of the pills and stuff and vaccines I had to do to go overseas. So it was just like, oh, you might want to wait a year before you go donate blood. But I do like to donate blood.
I cannot. They won't take it, and I'm hypovolemic, so it's not good for me.
Judd, what is your favorite movie? Jaws, by far.
Do you want to ride a horse? Horses are too big and scare me.
I dated a girl who was like a hunter-jumper person. So I'm kind of horsed out.
Favorite YouTube channels? I like Drew Lynch.
I like Chronically, Jaquie. Actually, Fail Army has me rolling every single time.
I don't watch him like all the time, but some of his videos are so funny. The one where Stella goes into the lake, it makes me laugh every time.
Have you been to Austin, Texas? No, but she's been to Dallas, and I've been to El Paso.
I flew through Austin once.
Question mark. That's a good one. I don't know. Which one is reading the YouTube comments? We're trying to keep up, man. Y'all going like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to hit the...
Did I have a hysterectomy? Nope. Did not.
If you got another dog, what would you name it? Sadie.
No. I would name it... Sadie. I like the name Piper. Oh my gosh.
Does Harlow's fart stink?
I think everybody's does.
Does Harlow's farts? So when she farts, it's like it kind of scares her a little bit. It's pretty funny.
She like looks back like, what is that?
Favorite military food? Oh my God, Le Cordon Bleu. They have this thing, and you can tell it's made like it's frozen, prepackaged, but it's the best thing in the world. You can buy it at Publix. It's Le Cordon Bleu, definitely is one of my favorite. Does Harlow sleep in the bed? When Harlow is with me,
or if Judd's working late.
Yeah,
we all three don't fit.
Yeah, no.
Who recommended you get a service dog? I did the research myself, talked to my parents about it, and then we talked to my doctors about it, and we all unanimously agreed it would be a good idea.
No. My dream car is a Bugatti. What's yours? A Ford Explorer. Actually, I got my dream pickup truck outside. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's a pain, but it's nice. She hates it. I love it to death.
I don't like his truck.
No. Do you watch Orange is the New Black? We used to.
Okay, I see a lot of questions about kids. We already talked about that, but if you want to know, go watch our relationship Q&A. There's a link to it in the description of our vlogs.
Can Jack explain what's wrong with the inside of her body, like what an illness does? You have a quick answer to that one.
The chronic illness video.
Yeah. So like I said, the reason why we're giving you that instead of this super long, one answer is because we got a million questions. Look, they're just going and going and going and going and going. Yeah. So we can't keep up with it. So we're trying our best.
Do you want anything 3D printed? I'm not even sure what we would do. Or a nebulizer or inhaler. I do both. I do a nebulizer treatment twice a day. And of course I have my inhaler for acute attacks. I can feel my needle in my port and it sticks out a lot. The nurse says it's normal because the needle is huge. What size do you use? I have a 3/4 inch mini lock. My needle doesn't stick out at all, and I'm not an expert, but I don't think it's supposed to. I'm not sure though. I'm not a doctor.
Judd, have you ever tried a raw diet? Raw fruits and vegetables?
I can't have those.
Yeah, no. So like fruits and vegetables for Jack, they need to be more cooked than ever. So it basically just takes all the nutrients and stuff out of them. But she can have cucumbers because they're like 100% water or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, these questions.
Do you get angry or upset at people who say they understand even though you know they can't possibly understand? No, they're probably just doing it like if they're trying to be compassionate, why would you get mad at someone, you know? Is it annoying to have illnesses? Yes. It's not easy, but it doesn't mean my life is horrible.
Judd, what is your favorite chicken recipe? I love fried chicken. And I don't know if you saw the vlog the other day where Jack apparently cooked this chicken that we had only once before. I could have sworn we had it at least 20 times before last night. Yeah, that was good. I like all the chicken you cook, except for the what's it called?
Cheese it chicken.
See, when you say these recipes, like I know what they are. I have no idea. I just like go grab it.
I'm getting very tired.
Oh, we got a couple more minutes.
Okay. I'm just exhausted. Talk to Jen.
My truck is a 7.3 power stroke turbo diesel. I like it. I've always liked it. They're pretty bulletproof. They are expensive to maintain. But once you get all the maintenance down, they're pretty indestructible trucks.
Someone said no cheese at chicken and caps. I agree, Denise. It was not good. I do not have a Snapchat.
That's too many social media platforms to keep up with. In case you haven't noticed, like Instagram was abused a little bit. You know, it didn't have anything. But now she's trying to get back into that one.
Yeah, I've been neglecting Instagram, so I'm going back. You have so many FAQ videos, but everyone's still asking all the same questions.
That's all right.
That's all right. We'll just direct them to the right place.
That's what we're here for.
Like an operator. Where am I a director for?
Judd, have you ever thought of a motorcycle?
No. I told him he's already doing 2 very risky careers. Why does he need to?
Yes, if it was going to be a Triumph. I don't remember exact model was, but it was the one that they used in Jurassic World.
Do you like hamsters? I'm traumatized.
Yeah.
My hamsters, like, I swear, it jumped off the top of its hamster cage thing. Like, it had different levels, and it died, and one had a tumor, and it died, and it was so sad. It was very sad. I'm not doing hamsters again.
Have you ever broken a bone? I broke my finger. That's it. Judd, how do you like Florida? I love Florida. I'm a Florida native, and I've always loved it.
How do you
handle great things about the state?
Angioedema attacks when you're by yourself? EpiPen.
That's what they're there for. So what happens when Jack goes into an angioedema attack? She starts going, being able to lose gross motor functions or fine motor skills, so her pinching and stuff, which is why an EpiPen is just so easy to use, just straight down. When she's more focused on trying to get her breath in, she can't focus on the tiny little screw caps.
Like doing the part.
And so much stuff is wrong with that. So that's
an EpiPen is so easy.
If Jack can catch it soon enough, which she's done like once, and she still needed an EpiPen after that.
Yeah.
So.
But that's why we try to have some with me at all times, but that's not practical. When am I supposed to follow Judd to work? Oh my gosh, that'd be so dangerous.
That would be. What kind of seat covers do you have for your car?
I have a gear video that shows the seat cover. It's rough wear. We haven't done a meet and greet, and we probably wouldn't because I'm very immunodeficient. And make sure you read that one in a second. Yep. I'm very immunodeficient, and I'm not supposed to go up and be touching and hugging people, even though I'd want to. Also, I'm very awkward in person. I really am. So,
Jaquie, I love you so much. I know you probably weren't expecting super chats, but you need this. I hope this can help in some way.
Well, thank you. That's so sweet of you. I literally thought super chat was a way for my viewers to talk with each other. Never mind.
What are your thoughts on Pirates of the Caribbean? That was the greatest 3 movies ever. The third one was, the fourth one was, and the 5th one we haven't seen yet.
I'm very awkward too. Huzzah! Were you ever bullied in high school because of your illnesses? Not really. Maybe 1 or 2 instances. People
mainly just thought she was drunk.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes illnesses can mistakenly look drunk, but not really. I was just, you're that girl who faints, right? And then I got my service dog. You're that girl with the service dog who passes out a lot, right?
Yeah, now you're that girl with the vlog. The dog with the vlog, like that Disney thing.
Oh, service dog with a vlog.
Can you all please answer me and I'll leave y'all alone? Can Jaquie explain what's wrong with inside of her body and like the illnesses and what it does? Sorry, but that is like
That's too
that would be like an hour-long conversation.
There's
right
an hour-long video for that question.
So,
it's called All About My Chronic Illnesses.
If you go on Jack's channel, you'd actually be able to find it. That would explain it way better than what we have going on here in the group chat. So,
are bananas a safe food? I don't think you had addressed it. I did address it, and yes, they are.
Oh, that was in French. I can't read it.
Jaquie, what happens if you faint at home while he's at work?
So,
well, this is why we have Harlow,
Yep.
partly. She warns me if I can't get down fast enough because it comes on too quickly. Because even though Harlow warns me, sometimes they'll come too fast. It's not an ideal situation. There's no good answer for it. I think that's what happens.
how far can Jaquie walk?
On
Assisted or unassisted? Assisted?
I use my walker like, I don't know,
Around the
y'all.
house.
That's a hard question. I can't really walk unassisted right now. Maybe like a few steps. Assisted, I don't know, a few minutes.
Judd, what is your favorite part about your job? All of it. It's all fun. I never feels like I'm going to work.
Even the paperwork.
It's all just a part of it. So,
Would Harlow alert to an attack if she were asleep? She wakes up for it.
Oh my God, just questions. It's like 1:27 in the UK. I'm falling asleep. I love the live. Thank you for being able to stay awake for it. I hope you can just sleep in tomorrow. That would be crappy if you didn't.
I already answered the meet and greet question. Advice for someone new to the chronic illness community. Like, I guess, recently diagnosed. Get a good medical team, be your own biggest advocate, and learn as much as you can about your diagnosis. That's very important.
Do you guys like math? I am horrible at math.
I'm horrible at math, but I did great in stats. I like stats, so I don't even know how to answer that question anymore. Is there a chat app we could all use to chat to everyone, like WhatsApp or Kik or something, just to talk about random things or something? I kind of think that's what the comments section of my vlogs is for like positive dialogue between all my viewers. I'm not going to facilitate like, hey, everyone go download this and let's chat, but y'all can do that amongst yourselves if you'd like, of course, just utilize caution. Have I ever considered Life Alert? I think we're actually going to get one. And like a phone with a button that Harlow can press if I tell her to. I also want my dad to get one. We all need one.
Yeah, just everyone needs that. Oh, man.
Was it hard to get an autism diagnosis as a girl? No, because I did my neuropsych testing with a very knowledgeable doctor at Mayo Clinic. But I have heard many times that girls can't have autism. What? That's a stigma. It's false. Am I ticklish?
Yes, very. I am not.
Yes, you are. You freak out.
That's true. I just woke up. It's 10:29 in Australia. Good to know. It's good to know these things. How do you deal with the negative comments on your channel? That's a very valid question.
Yeah. Generally, I reply in a very polite, happy way.
But I mean, it's 2017. Everybody has everything to say about anything. So it's just like that meme. You ever seen that kid trying DAWs lasers? It was like trying to make a joke and not offend anybody in 2017.
And if they're just really hateful, I delete it. I mean, if they're like just trying to be hateful, why leave that negativity there? But I'll try and like reply in a polite way. Sometimes I might get a little sassy, but that's not me. I'm not that kind of person.
Do you have a medical alert bracelet?
I do. It's Road ID. I love it.
How long have you had Harlow? She is so cute.
Since she was 8 weeks old.
My favorite color is red.
Mine's pink. Y'all know that.
Would you ever be able to work, Jaquie?
I don't know. I hope. I definitely hope and pray. Can you turn on a light? Yes, I can do that.
Oh, lights are on.
Oh, they mean...
It means you're looking kind of dark over there.
Well, it's probably because it's late and I'm very tired.
Yeah, so we're going to give you guys until 8:35. So about 5 more minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and call it quits. Jack's feeling pretty tired. So do you take
My
Harlow?
granddad had one of those. He kept accidentally pushing it and was slightly deaf. When they called him, he wouldn't answer. He got rid of it. My dad is so deaf, he probably would do the same thing.
You're like, what's going on with this?
I might accidentally push it too. Whoops.
Did you teach Harlow or did someone else did?
I did all of her training.
Hey.
Okay, let's show them Harlow and the shirts one more time.
All right. So in case you guys missed the beginning of the live chat, this is what our grand surprise is these
Our big
amazing
announcement.
t-shirts that we have. Jack has come up with another
Big
fan.
thank you to Steffi who made the designs. You're amazing, girl. So
Mhm.
it says keep moving forward, Chronically Jaquie, and then on the back it says thanks for joining us on our adventure. And it's pretty neat. I'm gonna try and put a link to where you can buy them in the description of the live stream when we're done here. And there will be a link to it in the description of tomorrow's vlog. Tomorrow's vlog is like our grand surprise for it. So y'all got a sneak peek for joining us. And that's our thank you for 50K. The shirts are like an extra thank you because I know a lot of y'all have asked for merchandise.
They are $24 through a company called Teespring.
$24.99.
Yeah, and a portion of the proceeds are going to go to the Red Cross because it's an international thing and they do help with almost everything.
Yeah.
So
we've never done merchandise before, so we kind of just listened to what Teespring suggested, but we got to choose the donation and stuff, which was nice. And we'll show y'all Harlow one more time.
So there's our glorious pup relaxing by the window. Hi.
Yeah.
You gonna wake up? Say hi to the peoples. Harlow, these are people for you. Oh.
She's like happy after getting.
She's kind of sleepy. But anyway.
She's sleepy and happy and full after a nice meal.
So again, we just want to reiterate that that we do honestly do everything for you and to spread awareness. And so
y'all empower us to reach our goal of spreading awareness. So thank you for the support. We really appreciate it.
Without you guys, we wouldn't really have anything. And honestly, we had no idea this was going to blow up.
Honestly,
like it did.
We did not
expect it. Like Harlow's Instagram, it
just happened.
Yep. Jackie's stuff. So it's honestly wouldn't happen without you guys. You guys are truly the inspiration behind us, even though we're giving you inspiration. So
we inspire each other.
Everyone's being inspired.
And we love y'all, but I'm exhausted. So we are going to head out. And don't forget, I am going to try and put the links in the description. I'll see if I can do it. But if not, it'll be in tomorrow's vlog's description. So we love y'all and good night.
Thanks for joining us on our adventure.
You said it. Thank you for 50K.